It's the next day, and we've got 4 of these panels. We got to get these flat before we can do anything with them. So we're using this son of a gun right here. Just a little drum sander, avoid any tear out. So
just a couple passes here, and we get all of these cleaned up very nicely. And sanded right away, too. If I did this on the planer, I would have had to sand, so just make it easy. Do it here on the drum sander. And now I'm just squaring up the ends, cutting out any bad wood, and then I will mark a center point on all these and cut them directly in half. Most of them ended up a little bit different in size, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter.
well, suckers, we have got all of these cut out. They're all a little bit different lengths, but we've got our boards. So there's a couple things that need to happen before we cut some grooves and drill some holes. First up is we're going to give it a nice radius. I'm not sure. I might go with just a bevel like this, or I might do a round over. I'll see how I feel in a second here. But once we get that done, I'll be able to cut in this groove here and drill this hole. If I drill this hole first or do this groove first, when I'm riding my bearing on the router on that, it will run into the hole and into the groove, and it'll make it weird. So first things first, we're routing these corners.
And so I did just decide on a little 1/4-inch round over. I've always liked it. It's just super simple, looks nice, and so that's what I did. I did 2 of them here for the video, but super easy.
So here's how this works. I've made a mark 1/2 inch in on each one of these. What we do from there is we line up our 1/4-inch hole. You can't really see it here, but it says 1/4 there. You line that up with where it has to go and you drill it. So let's do a couple.
Drilling these out, guys, super easy. Just center it up and drill the hole as deep as you can. And I did have to come back and drill to a certain depth after that, but this was nice and easy, so yeah.
Last thing we need to do before we are pretty much done with these is we got to cut a channel for the slicer to go. I've got it set up here on the table saw so that I can just pick them up, move them over, run them through, and that's that. So yeah, let's do it.
And be sure to use a little push thing, right? Like I got that yellow thing in my hand, so keep your fingers safe.